Well, hello there, stamping friends. This is Traci Raether from Plum Crazy Stamping, and it is September 3rd of 2025, and it's time for our regular time together on Wednesdays at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And today is such a great day because we are celebrating the launch of our new mini catalog for September through December. So lots of fall and Christmas things in here, lots of fun. We're also launching some new online exclusives and some new kits, just a lot of things for our fall crafting fun. So, while people are coming aboard, I'll just remind you to please put your name in the comments and where you're watching from. And if you're on Facebook, you just use the comments and that works just fine. And if you are watching on YouTube, you need to be in your YouTube account or your Gmail account, and then you can use the comments there as well. And if you watch this on the replay, please let me know that you're watching. So, with that being said, I'm going to just first share with you all the bonus tutorial that I have for this month. Month, new tutorial. And so this is for the spooky sweet, sweet. Get that? Sweet in the suite. And anyway, 4 free cards. You can use these card designs for any set of supplies that you want to use, whether they match or you want to mix and match things from your stash. But the great thing is you don't have to start from zero. You get very detailed card instructions and pictures of finished cards and how-to techniques in here. And I'll be happy to email this to you at the end of the month if you make more than a $50 purchase with Plum Crazy Stamping during September. All right. And since I'm sharing that with you, it's the perfect place to start. Not first with our catalog. I want to give people time to get on board with us here because we are going to do some prizes for people giving us answers for our scavenger hunt in the catalog. So while we're waiting for everyone to get here, I want to first start out just sharing a couple of things that are in online exclusives. So don't forget to look there for new products as well. And the first one is that suite or parts of the suite for spooky Halloween. And this is one of the bundles that is in that suite called Spooky Halloween. And I think these little characters are just so adorable for this Halloween. I loved the size of this sentiment, the Happy Halloween and the spooky. Don't worry, eat sweets. I think that's kind of funny. Don't show that to your dentist. And then no tricks, all treats. And then just some cute things to go with it. And then this does have a die set as well. And I love the fact that it has a fence, you know, that like black metal fence for Halloween, and the haunted house, and we have bats, and then things to cut out the pumpkins, the broom, as well as these characters, and then a really cool little tag that you could use on your cards, as well as putting on a little snack bag. You know, I always think about trick-or-treaters this time of year, and that's why I really fell in love with this bundle, and more importantly, the designer series paper, because I think it's all set up for us to make treat bags. So let's see, where's the side to open this? Oh, here it is. So let me go ahead and pull this open because there are really cool die cuts in this designer series paper. So first, you know, if you want to do this for some scrapbooking, if you want to do card making, there's panels that you can actually cut out. You can see I've already done that. But the panels are here for the front of your card, and then you could just do some, look at this, fussy cutting. You can tell I've already done that. From this set, these are all double-sided too. But I loved this. I mean, since when do you have a flamingo on Halloween? Pretty fun, right? And then nice orange behind this. That's that same. You actually get two pieces. So you could do a double page spread if you're a scrapbooker with the top of this. And obviously 6 card fronts are available. Then we've just got some beautiful fun stuff for card fronts. And then we've got the black paper. I guess I've got this all set up to show you. And then look at the little spooky windows. These would be very, very fun. And then a more white background here. Well, here we get to some of those things that could be really nice for treat bags. You could label people's names. And then there's more background paper. And then check out the die cuts. Now, there are 2 pages that are the same with these die cuts. That would be really pretty. Now, you could put these on cards. You can use them in your scrapbooking. But you could also put these adorable characters onto your treat bags. And it would be really easy to have some festive treat bags and then just use the Happy Halloween and you would be good to go. I always make special bags for my neighbor kids. And I love doing it every year. So I certainly have something to work with this online exclusive. All right, set that off to the side. And then going into Christmas, there is a whole series of things with snowflakes. But my favorite thing about all of that was this paper. And now let me see what this one is called. This is the Elegant Pine Snowflakes. So isn't this pretty? This could go with so many things that you have. I don't know about you, but year to year, I always end up having, supplies left over. Well, this will go with leftover supplies and just beef up the amount of cards that I'll be able to make. And I just want to say welcome to Sue and Patty and Kathy and Betty. Welcome, ladies. So we've got the back part of that. Here we have another pattern. These are just so easy to use for your cards. And look at this one, could actually be used into January. Kind of the blue cold look, right? Some more snowflakes. Check it out. A little bit black and white with these colors. Very pretty. And then green snowflakes. Well, the snowflakes are white, I guess, with the green. Then we've got some pine cones. More of a variety of backgrounds that could be used so easily on your Christmas cards. And then lastly, isn't this pretty with this blue? Anyway, so that is in the online exclusives as well as all the things that will match with this designer series paper. Okay, there's a number of you aboard now, so I'm ready to start our scavenger hunt. So the rules are very, very easy. So I am going to give credit to the first 3 answers to each question. Obviously, if you are the first person to answer the question, you probably are seeing a split screen. Thanks. I will put you down now to just one screen. Let's see. There we go. Well, it's like the little picture-in-picture screen. There we go. Okay. So once again, let's go back to the rules. So the first person that answers the question is going to get 3 points. The second person gets 2 points, and the third person gets 1 point. Because, it takes a while sometimes for the comments to jump into Facebook. So I want everybody to have a chance to earn points. And I am going to have to add up the points after the broadcast today, and then I'll have to post the winners, okay? And I am going to have 3 winners today, and they're going to get a card kit with a sampling of these new products. And so I can't wait to be able to figure out who wins and then, drop those in the mail to you. So, hi, Kelly. And okay, Betty, I'm glad you can see better now. Thank you guys for prompting me. I appreciate that. Now, I am not going to go on the order of the catalog because I want you to have to find these things. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And in the middle, I'll show you just a couple of the things that I have. But I want to familiarize you with the catalog. So let's see. We're going to start with the first question. And okay, the question is, which stamp set has the peace on earth sentiment? So if you have your catalog, if you need to look on your own split screen, I'm looking for the person to give me the stamp set name of the peace on earth sentiment. And so I'm just going to pause while you're looking in your catalog for that. And I'm going to be patient here. And there is a clue in that question, I'll tell you that. So if you've had a chance to look at your catalog already, you're a little ahead of the game. Okay, Amy says peace on earth. I have to move my catalog and look a second here. And Amy is right. She has found it. And I'm looking for the next 2 people who will answer. Okay, we've got Sue as the second person. And then I'm waiting for the third, but this is on page 33 of your catalog. And I have to tell you, so this was a special event that I attended. Okay, and Kathy and Betty have them. Great. Anyway, this was the stamp set, or the whole suite, I'm sorry, that was featured for an event that I participated in. And this is also going to be a class that I have coming up, and I can't wait to share it with you. But let's look at what's in this suite, because this is absolutely amazing. So first, we have got the glimmer paper that goes with this, and it's actually in 3 shades. Can you see the silver, the blue, and I believe this is gray. And isn't that beautiful? So this has glimmer paper, so you can have sparkles. I always loved when I got a Christmas card that had sparkles on it. I don't know what it was, but it kind of, I really liked that. Then we've got this beautiful designer series paper, and this is called Peaceful Garden. And this paper, too, just catches my eye. Something different. So I'm really looking forward to making Christmas cards with this year. So we've got, you can tell I've been using this, the 2-sided paper, right? This has got some very neutral, but then some branches on the other side. Isn't this gorgeous? And then some stars on the back. And I loved the doves in this set. Isn't this pretty? I love how these really go together so nicely as well. Okay. Oh, isn't this beautiful? If you like blueberries, you could use this for that too. And let's see now. Have I shown you all of the paper? I think that I have. Oh, not this one yet. Just white doves and then some neutral on the back. Yes, now we've seen it all. So beautiful designer series paper. All right, and then I'm going to actually show you some projects with this too. Here's the Peace on Earth stamp set. I love the large sentiments. And this is for even more than just Christmas. This is a beautiful set for sympathy cards. And I know that that is a challenge for all of us. Even when people are going through hard things, heartfelt prayers, a big hug for a good friend, love, peace, love, and joy. So this can be sent for so many occasions. And then to actually feature those sentiments, this embossing folder, Peaceful Greenery 3D, actually has an area that gets embossed to put your sentiment in there, and then have this beautiful decorative foliage on your card front. And then the dies that go with this actually fit into this area, so it'll all be very structured. Plus there's foliage, and then those doves, 2 different kinds of doves, and a little bitty note that they can carry in their mouth. And then hues of blue flowers. I just think those are gorgeous. And then check out this ribbon. It will really go well with that glimmer paper because it has the silver edging. All right, let me show you some of the projects that go with this. And to also know, and hopefully we'll see it as we're looking through the catalog, there's another stamp set that goes with this in the new catalog. Remember, you've got this one, and there is, this is a hint, a scrapbook kit too. So let me show you a couple of these projects. So just using a little bit of that glimmer paper, doesn't this add? So now this is going to be a class that I'm doing on September 30th, and we're actually going to make these cards. That's kind of a hint. If you really like what you're seeing, you might want to get this ordered, because I'll tell you, I think this is going to sell out because this is beautiful, and a number of people did attend this class. So some people have this, but check this out. So this is a beautiful fun fold that we're going to make together. And we'll be tying it all together. And a matching envelope that we make out of designer series paper. Learning how to do this, then you could do it with any designer series paper. It's going to be a great bonus. And then check out this beautiful gift box. And we're going to be using the die cuts. We're going to use the glitter paper as well as this beautiful ribbon, and make what a nice size gift box, right? So that's all going to be a part of that class, and it's all a part of this bundle and designer series paper. All right, so we've got our people that are going to get points there. So now we're going to, let's see, what bundle has decorative masks? So I need the name of the bundle that has decorative masks. Oh, I'm glad you like the paper, Sue. I do too. It's gorgeous. And just know that in the catalog, what I just showed you, there are a number of examples of things that you can make with it too. So that's always nice when you get additional ideas. So, what bundle has decorative masks? Have you found it? Snowy Delights. Oh, Kathy got it first, then Amy. We're looking for a third. And let's go to page 53. And actually, this is the Snowy Delights bundle. And then you can see the decorative masks. And there are a number of them that you can use individually or you can layer. There are dies that match this as well as a stamp set. So this is really neat. And you have, they're all set up for you to be able to align them. You can use different colors and really fun if you already have experienced mats or you haven't. The masks, I'm sorry, this is a great opportunity. All right, so we've got some Snowy Delights. We've got everybody on that one. Okay, so now we're looking at which stamp set is all about happy. Which stamp set is all about happy? Oh, Betty, happy place. So we're going to page 60. Okay, we've got Betty and Kathy and waiting for a third. And isn't this fun? This is actually from one of the $1 million sales achievers, Sharon Armstrong. And I just love these stamp sets that people get to design or be a part of creating when they hit that milestone. And this is just so very fun. I love the large sentiments again. Just look how just the sentiment alone can be the card. And even better yet, a lot of techniques you can use with a stamp like this. So, all right, do we have, yep, we have enough to have 3 for that one. All right. So, what page are the templates for cards, tags, and scrapbooks located on? So, looking for the page with the templates for tags, cards, and scrapbook pages. Ooh, Kathy's got it. All right, and we have one person that put this in so far. Oh, and the second person. And this is just such a great resource, and that's why I wanted to make sure we pointed it out to you. So, sometimes do you just look at your supplies and you feel stuck and you don't know where to begin? These are really great ideas, and I like that they did 5 cards, 5 tags, and you've got 5 different scrapbook layouts so you can get started. And you don't have to feel like, oh, it has to look exactly like that. But you know what? Maybe that will get you started, and then you can go from there. And that's also one of the biggest challenges. I just did a survey recently, and I know some of you participated, so thank you. But it's the project ideas and the card layouts and card designing that is a challenge for you. So not only do you have this just getting launched this week, actually the first delivery of the Sketch and Go program is going to be tomorrow. I am so excited to get that out to you. So the people that are in the Plum Fun Stamping Club, that is one of the benefits of that club, where they pay one monthly fee and they get the online class and the Sketch and Go program within that one monthly membership fee. So very excited to get that out to you ladies and have we're going to have a special Facebook group for Sketch and Go and share our cards so that we even get more ideas from each other. But anyway, I think we've got 3 of those, so we can move on. Okay, so what is the Christmas Memories and More card pack? What is the Christmas Memories and More card pack? Oh, Kathy, I'm sorry to hear your computer's slow. I'll tell you, mine has been slow too. And if, I don't give it enough time to save something and I move to another thing, I end up doing things twice. So that's been my experience recently, so I can relate to that. All right, Christmas Memories and More card pack. Okay. So actually just turn one page back from where we were. And we have Joyful Days. And this is such a wonderful tool idea. Let me just show you. This packet has 54 cards, which is amazing. And you get 2 sizes. And let's just look at this here. Where's my ruler? So we've got 6 by 4 inches. So you can put these in an album 4 by 6 and then put 4 by 6 pictures in a picture album where they have the slots for the photo size. You can cut just a little bit off of each edge, and this is a perfect size to make a card front if you would trim it to be the 4 inches by 5 1/4. You can use the second side for journaling. So each of these have 2 sides. So let's see, we have 3, 4, 5, 6 of those, and they all have the same second side. Then we actually have ones for journaling. And then look at the other side. Isn't that pretty? Can you see putting a Santa on that color? Then we've got these beautiful pines, and we also have 6 of those with the beautiful plaid background. So beautiful in a scrapbook, beautiful on cards. Then there's the smaller one that is 3 inches by 4 inches. So these also will fit beautifully on a card front, either centered this way. You could put them on the edge of the card this way. And they also have, a little different plaid. So you could put these together on a card front and put an image, put a white circle and or just put a sentiment. I like these Merry Christmas. There are 6 of this size, and then they all have the second side, right? Then we've got journaling things if you use this in scrapbooking, or we flip it over and we have another plaid. Ooh, look at this. This is actually, there's the center of your card. Now you could put this framed in green, granny apple green, garden green, mossy meadow, cherry cobbler, or you could put this just on a full card base. That is one of those colors. Or you could use white cardstock with just framed with that color. And then this has this background. Boy, these are pretty. I hadn't opened this until I was prepping to share it. Looking more pines. And what a nice card front right there with the greeting. Oh, this is pretty. You could actually add the basic silver gems on here and decorate this tree and then put some of that silver glitter paper from the other designer series paper we were looking at. Isn't that pretty? And then now you could just put your own sentiment or image in here. And then something else that you could journal on or put on the front of your card. So this is like, Christmas card 101. Jumpstart doing what you want to and get ahead of the game. So anyway, a great way. These are, I believe this is $11.50 to get all of this for your card making. Now you can't get 54 cards for $11.50. Anyway. And all the fun that you get to have creating that. All right, let's see. So which suite has the one sheet wonder instructions to make 6 cards? Yeah, Kathy, I agree with you. That is such a pretty pack. I can't wait to use it. I find sometimes when I get those, I have this thing about saving them. I think we all have a little bit of that in us, keep it for the stash. But this year I'm going to use them and enjoy them. And I think I'll be sharing them with others. I have certain people that I always give packs of either Christmas cards, all occasion cards, or sometimes people just want a whole packet of just birthday cards. Oh no, your catalog is gone. So waiting for the first person to find the suite that has the one sheet wonder instructions. And this is one of the new things that are happening more in the most recent catalogs are sharing ideas and sharing, techniques, showing us card sketches and all of that. Oh, we got 2 that already have chimed in here. Let's look at what page this is on. And here we go. It's called Autumn Toile. And just look at how gorgeous this is for fall, Thanksgiving. I just love this. And there is 2 stamp sets with matching dies. There's also the earth-toned metallic specialty paper, plus these dots that are gorgeous. And then we've got the irregular weave ribbon, and look at the designer series paper. And that's what they're featuring now on what is page 42, showing you how you can cut this in 4 inches, 4 inches, 4 inches, and then cut it up just a little bit more to use on actually the 6 cards here. So, you've kind of got a whole class right in your catalog to help you. So, now where are you guys getting Amber Autumn? Autumn Toile. Amber Autumn. Oh, I see. You're taking the name of the stamp set, and it was the Sweet. So Autumn Toile is the Sweet, and then there's Amber Autumn as one stamp set and bundle, and Autumn Trees is the other one. Yeah, I see the stamp art. Thank you, Sue. So the correct answer, and this is a clue, is Autumn Toile is the answer that I'm looking for. Okay. And then, there's even other ideas of how to use this as wrapping paper, how to use it framed, and how beautiful that would be on someone's coffee table. All right. So let's move on to, okay, which die set's largest die is 6 7/8 inches by 4 7/8 inches? Now think about those sizes. So the largest die is 6 7/8 by 4 7/8. All right. And the hunt is on. So what would you say as you're looking at this, if you find it and you put your answer in, or if you aren't looking in the catalog, do you have a favorite yet in this catalog? This one must be a little harder. The largest die, 6 7/8 inch by 4 7/8 inch. So that's bigger than a card base. Nice guess, Amy, but nope, that's not the one. Maybe there is one in there, but it's not the one I'm thinking of. Nope, Kathy. Nice try. One more clue is that it can be a card all by itself. And we have the first of 3 responses. Good job. And I'm going to go a little further in the catalog here. to page 54. The Gingerbread Man. Just slide this over a little bit. And isn't this cute? So there's a stamp set that matches. The Gingerbread Man. Great sentiments and gingerbread person and faces and candy. But this is the die. So check this out. You know how we have the new large embossing folders? This, you can tell right here, there's a place where it's going to fold over so that you could actually have the Gingerbread Man would be a card all on its own. And then there's the pinwheel or the peppermint candies. There's these little different faces you can put on here. He can wear a scarf and a hat, have a lollipop, gumdrops. Anyway, very festive. And you know, these would be beautiful to be a tag on the side of a gift bag. You could even use craft paper like they've used in this example and then just emboss with white and have the icing. It would be so pretty. Wanted to make sure that you didn't miss seeing this in the catalog. You could even put a little person's name on a name tag and have the gingerbread person be their name. Wouldn't that be fun? Okay. Yes, that is adorable. So let's see here. Okay, what is one of the colors of the two-tone cardstock included in Peaceful Days scrapbooking kit? What is one of the colors of two-tone cardstock in the Peaceful Days scrapbooking kit? And this is our second to last question. Nope. We have two more questions after this. And all I need is one of the color names of that set of two-tone cardstock. So just one of them that's featured. Oh, and we've got some winners. Yes, we've got all three. So this is on page, let's see here, page 47. And look at these colors. So we've got cloud cover and crumb cake and misty moonlight, pecan pie, secret sea. And then we've got the other tone that's later. So there's what's on secret sea with pecan pie. We've got this. Misty moonlight. Does anybody know what's another feature of this two-tone cardstock? So this is the back of crumb cake, and then here's the back of cloud cover. So you actually end up with what was this, 5? No, wait, 1, 2. Oh, basic beige is on here too. So with all of these colors, 8 different colors. Isn't that awesome? And has anybody been able to say what's the other thing about two-tone cardstock that's really cool? This is extra extra point. I'm sorry, extra 3 points if anybody can say this. Going once. Going twice. There, Cheryl's got it. They are white in the middle. And so tearing, now I don't want to just tear this because I don't have a design in mind, but if you tear it towards you on this side, you'll see the white. If you tear it, yeah. And so you can show the white or not show the white, but it gives you another accent, and you can choose to color it lightly with a dauber and make even a different tone of the color. So very cool. And the one thing, if you just want to get a variety, now you can buy these in a whole package of 12 by 12 of a color, but you can buy these and they match other sets of designer series paper, and you get a variety pack of these. And so you can use them to accent a number of cards, but only have 2 sheets of a certain color. And that's what I've decided to do. So I bought a number of packets of these that go with designer series paper. So I have the flower one, the blooms, I think, and there's one with the turtley designer series paper. That's great. And then that there is also then this pack of stamps, this stamp set that goes with this scrapbooking kit. And it also then is like a companion to this. And don't these look beautiful together? So I bought that too to go together. So all of these go together. And remember, we're going to have that class September 30th. So, yeah, and Betty's saying something about when you tear it. I know. It's about when you tear the white. Okay, so that's that. Let's see now. Are we down to our last question? Okay, which die set has a small box or envelope with a unique closure? Which die set has a small box or envelope with a unique closure? Yes, you guys, Jolly Delivery and page 28. So what I'm showing you right here is the box itself that's made, and then there are 3 different dies right here that make a heart closure, a star closure, or a circle. And let me see if I can show this to you. I think all 3 of them are shown in the catalog. On this page. So see these dies, they actually snap right into the box. And then there's the circle. I guess this is the heart. And then this one, it's hard to see the star. But so many holidays these can be used for. And you can elongate this and actually have it hold a gift card by flattening out the edges of the box. And it will also be the right size then to hold a gift card. So you can get a lot of mileage out of this die set, whether you like this stamp set and buy this as a bundle, or just want to get that die set because of what you can have in something that you'll be able to use over and over and over again. So there, that is bringing to a conclusion our scavenger hunt. So I want to know if you like doing a scavenger hunt with a new catalog. The only other few things in here that I wanted to make sure that you saw is that, Stampin' Up! Is very intent on making a difference. And this catalog on the front inside cover has a stamp set called Love and Courage. And for each stamp set that is bought for $25, $3 are going to breast cancer organizations to help to battle this, horrible disease. So just want you to see that. And just know that there are a couple of scrapbooking workshop kits in here, keeping traditions if you want to do a real nice spread for Christmas. And then the peaceful days that I already showed you. And these pieces and parts can all go with your card making as well. And then don't want to miss this beautiful page 36 here, Lights of Aurora. And the artist, I'm trying to think, I read about how she did this technique to make these beautiful designer series paper. So if you love purples and pinks, and look at how they did the dyes in black. So that's what this bundle has, are the words love, light, wonder, and magic. And then these gorgeous, what would look like a silhouette. And I have to show you this adorable little animal in here. Let's see, where is it? Page 49. Is just a little squirrel builder. Now, I don't know about you, but I know people that love squirrels, feed squirrels. Did you know they love peanuts? They love salted peanuts in the shell. Anyway, look at this nice builder punch. So you could make a whole lot of squirrel cards and have the punch for that. I just thought that was so very sweet. All right. And yeah, I guess that's the highlights of this catalog. So does anybody have any questions? Because if you do, I'd be very happy to answer them. Well, I'm glad you had fun even without a catalog. Sometimes challenging. Yeah, great. Thank you, Betty. All right. Well, with that being said, I want to thank you for joining me. And if you have any questions or if I can help you with placing an order, if there's something you really like, I would encourage you to order it as soon as possible, just because with this coming out brand new, the most popular items can sell out. And then we've got to wait until they show up again. And if there's something that you want to make or get, your Christmas cards done, I just encourage you to do that so that you don't end up playing that waiting game. But once again, thanks for joining me. I'm Traci Raether from Plum Crazy Stamping, and I look forward to seeing you soon. And happy stamping, friends. Bye-bye now.